In this video, we will be discussing two hidden altcoin gems on the Pulsechain network. Will these projects 100x, 50x, or 10x? Stay tuned in the end to get our thoughts and opinions on these secret hidden altcoin gems. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Verse Crypto channel, the #1 altcoin channel in all of crypto. My name is Chaos Chris and I'll be your host today. Before I have this video, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn bell notifications on so I keep you guys up to date with the latest, greatest news and information within this space. With that being said, let's hop right in this video. So today, we're going to be talking about altcoins on the Pulsechain network. Now, I want to talk about Pulsechain briefly before we get into these two projects, because in my opinion, if Pulsechain does really well, these two projects are going to absolutely crush it, especially when we get altcoin season on the Pulsechain network. Now, as most of you guys know, Pulsechain, it's a layer 1 fork of Ethereum. It was founded by controversial founder Richard Hart, and it also has a very thriving community. Now, just some initial thoughts behind Pulsechain. In the last bull market, Hex absolutely crushed it. It was probably one of the top altcoins that did crazy price appreciation. And then with the launch of the Pulsechain this past bear market, there was a much anticipation behind this entire network. So in my opinion, I firmly believe Pulsechain is going to be a big bet on Richard Hart. The main reason a lot of people got into Hex in the first place is because you had a founder, he was live streaming, he was also promoting and marketing one of his projects, and based off of that, a community formed and a lot of people were getting behind it. And so what I'm seeing with Pulsechain is a very similar effect for this current market. It's a layer 1 blockchain, the gas fees are a little bit better, and there's a special hidden component that not many people like to talk about, nor do not a lot of people really understand in crypto. Right when Pulsechain launched, a bunch of ERC20 tokens were actually copied over and airdropped in the form of PRC20s. This means if you own Chainlink on Ethereum, well, you actually own a Chainlink copy on Pulsechain. So in my opinion, there's a huge opportunity behind these PRC20s on the Pulsechain network, because a lot of people are speculating that this might be one of the greatest yield farming experiments in all cryptocurrency. Now, I got two projects that actually revolve around and build off of this PRC20 narrative, which I firmly believe is the hidden gemstone within the Pulsechain network. I also believe that a lot of people in the Pulsechain community fail to recognize the biggest opportunity ever, and they refuse to market. Most of them call them meme coins or trash coins, and to be quite frankly honest with you, most of these Pulsechain influencers have absolutely no idea what they're talking about as usual. So I'm going to break down these projects and let you guys decide on whether or not there's opportunity. But the one thing I will say is that a project like Pulsechain that hasn't been the center of attention for a minute, that has a developing community, there's a good chance that this layer 1 blockchain is going to catch a lot of people by storm, and there's a good chance that this thing could absolutely crush it in the bull market. And once we start to see adoption and a lot of these cryptocurrencies explode, everybody's going to be looking for the next best thing, and in my opinion, Pulsechain is going to be the next big thing. Now if I come over here to Pulse Up, phenomenal Twitter account. If you guys have been paying attention to Pulsechain in the bear market, you probably are going to understand what I'm about to talk about. If you haven't, I'll catch you up to speed. Now, right around August 11th, 2023, an unknown wallet called the 414 wallet address, which is the last 3 digits of the wallet address, launched an entire token network. And all these tokens were launched and basically paired up behind PDAI, with the intention of bringing PDAI to parity. So what that means is you have PDAI, which is the copy of the ERC20 token EDAI, and you have the PRC20 token copy on the Pulsechain network. Now, right around the bottom of Pulsechain, the 404 wall address sniped and basically got around 20 to 30% of the PDI supply. And from there, PDI was paired up with a token called Atropa, and the Atropa was paired up with another token called Down and Legal, and then created this beautiful web of tokens under the entire ecosystem. And what we call this is the Atropa ecosystem. Now, at the time, the developer wasn't doxxed. We had no idea who it was. And a couple months later, the developer by the codename Maria came out and revealed the face to the world and described what was going on with this ecosystem. Now, there's about 200 tokens in the Atropa ecosystem, but there is one that stands out among every single one of them. And the name of this project is Teddy Bear. Now, Teddy Bear is the meme coin of the Atropa ecosystem. It has the same supply as SHIB. Maria has mentioned that Teddy Bear is going to be the main marketing token behind the Atropa ecosystem, and it's going to be used to really market the entire ecosystem and also to onboard people onto Pulsechain. And its main functionality within this ecosystem is because Teddy Bear is paired up with Treasury Bill, Scissors, Legal, and a couple other tokens. If this token were to pump like crazy, this is going to bring in a lot of money into the Atropa ecosystem, because if you have an LP between Teddy Bear and PLS, that means money is going to flow through Legal, it's going to go to Liberty, it's going to go into Poppy, Down, Atropa, and then straight through PDI. So the best way to think of the Atropa ecosystem is it's like this sponge that gains water over time. And if you guys have seen sponges before, they tend to hold more water than they're capable of. And that's basically what the Atropa ecosystem is trying to do, is trying to absorb as much money as possible since it was launched at the bottom. And so Teddy Bear, being the main marketer or the cheerleader of the ecosystem, is going to be an easy way to onboard people. And also keep in mind, the Atropa ecosystem, it's a very complex ecosystem on Pulsechain. Not many people are going to understand it. There's a lot of moving parts. I've done probably 12 live streams about this. So if you guys want to learn more about this ecosystem, check out my past live streams, because I break it down to a scientific level. So overall, in my opinion, I think Teddy Bear is going to be the biggest play on Pulsechain. I think it's the #1 meme coin, and I also think it's going to be one of the best tokens to onboard people onto Pulsechain. Now, if we come over here and just check out the price chart, when Teddy Bear first launched, it was right around a 40K market cap, and from there, it did about, excuse me, let me back up real quick. Try this. So from there, it did about 156x, and then to its all-time high, it did about a 251x, and now it's sitting at about a 55x from when it first launched. So when it comes to evaluating meme coins, some things that you want to look at is upside. What market cap could Teddy Bear reach based off of the entire value of the Pulsechain network? One thing I noticed with meme coins is they usually get anywhere between 10% and 20% of the market share of the layer 1 or layer 2 that they're on. So what that basically means is if Pulsechain were to hit $100 billion market cap, Teddy Bear could be worth anywhere between 10 to 20 billion. If Pulsechain were to hit a $200 billion market cap, Teddy Bear could be worth anywhere between 20 and 40 billion. So my bet is that Pulsechain is going to explode, crush in the bull market, and also Teddy Bear is going to be the #1 meme coin, which means it's going to go from where its current market cap is, which is right around $9 million, all the way up to anywhere between 1 billion minimum to 40 billion maximum, which can be anywhere between 1000x to, I believe that's about a 3000x. And so that is my main bet, and that's the reason why I like Teddy Bear. On top of that, and this is one of the biggest benefits of Teddy Bear. If I just come over here and type in bear, you can see that there is liquidity between Wrap Pulse, PDI, Atropa, Wrap BTC, and a bunch of other tokens. So because there's so many liquidity pools, there's a lot of liquidity to swap in and out of Teddy Bear. And also on top of that, it's creating a price floor versus Pulse. Now, if I come over here and switch over to Wrap Pulse, you can see that Teddy Bear went up crazy versus Wrap Pulse, and ever since then, it's been slowly going up and to the right. This is called the price floor. This is something that's being created by the Atropa ecosystem and continues to expand into the future. So overall, I love Teddy Bear. I think it's going to be playing this bull market, and that's why Teddy Bear is your #1 Memecoin gem on the Pulsechain network. And for your #2 Memecoin gem, this project has had a lot of speculation about a potential involvement between Richard Hart and his development team and the copy over version of the MakerDAO contract. There's a lot of people that were researching, and there's evidence to suggest that Richard Hart could be potentially trying to bring PDI to PEG, especially with the implementation of the Atropa ecosystem. Please keep in mind this is speculation, but in my opinion, I do think PDI has the potential to hit $1 in this bull market. Now, if you guys have been following this map, I talked to you guys briefly about Bear, and then I also mentioned PDI and how it's like the centerpiece of this entire ecosystem. When Atropa first launched, 20% of the PDI supply was paired up with Atropa, and then under Atropa, you had about 200 tokens that were launched. And the goal is to create an elevating price floor behind PDI so that one day PDI can come to parity with $1, while also building out an ecosystem where everybody could win. And also on top of that, there's evidence to suggest that Richard Hart has played a part with his development team when it came to the MakerDAO vaults, and also the copied over contract address from MakerDAO to Pulsechain. So there's a lot of speculative elements behind PDI. And if you guys want to know a little bit more about PDI, check out my past live streams because I go into crazy detail about it. But I'm not going to do it for this video because it'll turn it into a 2-hour video. But overall, I like PDI. I like the speculation behind it. And the one thing that I really want to point out before I get into the price chart, when it comes to cryptocurrency in this bull market, it's pretty evident that we're seeing a lot of stuff going on with stablecoins. You're seeing new protocols. You're seeing a lot of teams trying to create some sort of algorithmic stablecoin that's independent of the dollar, and a lot of like what USDT and USDC is using with US treasuries and bonds and whatnot. And so in my opinion, if PDI were to hit $1, this is going to be one of the greatest stories behind cryptocurrency, and also it's going to solidify it as Pulsechain being the #1 layer 1 blockchain, because they're going to have the first decentralized dollar ever on a layer 1 blockchain. So if you guys have been following PDI, this thing absolutely exploded. From my understanding, from its all-time low to its all-time high, it did a 5000x, and it's had a considerable retracement. Now, PDI is mimicking the same behavior as Teddy Bear because it does have an ever-expanding price floor designed by the Atropa ecosystem. So based off of where PDI is sitting at right now, let me bring it back up real quick. So based on where it's sitting at right now, it's sitting at about 0.00141. So if it were to go to a penny, that's a 10x. If it were to go to 10 cents, that's 100x. And then if it were to go to $1, that's gonna be a little bit less than 1000x. So just based off the narrative, based off the story, based off the community, I firmly believe PDI could potentially be tied for #1 meme coin on the Pulsechain network. but it's going to be a altcoin that you definitely want to keep on your radar. So guys, that's it for reveal. Let me know. Leave a comment down below. What are your favorite altcoins on the Pulsechain network? And before I wrap this video up, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn bell notifications on so I keep you guys updated with the latest, greatest news and information in this space. My name's Chaos Chris. I love every single one of you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, y'all.